Brothers and sisters, Trinity de Guzman recording this video, sharing with you something I have never shared publicly before. And this is going to be an incredible video, so stay with me. I have first started my journey with ayahuasca and plant medicine back in 2013. In this year, I was shown so clearly that I needed to create retreats. I needed to share this medicine. But more than that, I was shown that I needed to create a way for communities to be built on this planet through creating a funding engine. Just like an engine runs a car, I was shown I needed to create a funding engine that runs the overall vision and the communities. Because the problem with conscious communities, as we've been doing them for the past however many years, a very new concept, but still, there is a fallacy, a shortcoming to the way that it's been done. And many conscious communities are started with that beautiful intention of simplicity, community, coming back to each other, with each other, sharing life, sharing experience, enjoying life, coming back to what it really means to be alive, the arts, creativity, nature, the fire, food, family, the children. There's been many beautiful intentions and communities that have been created with that heart at its core. But the problem is that there is no funding. There is no money to fund the community. So many people are still in a community and need to go back home every X months or still be near a city where they could work a job and make money so that they can live in the community. So they're still requiring money from outside to be able to live and operate within it. So it's not self-sustainable. Self-sustainable means something that is completely within its own self, a standalone entity, meaning it does not need anything from the outside to operate, to grow, and to give back to the world. So this problem has really been shown to me, as I recognized in ceremony that was just so clearly depicted to me that in order to make conscious communities possible on the planet, we have to solve the problem or the obstacle or the energy of funding, of money. Because the vision is going to cost a lot of money. If you really think about what it means to build a conscious community and the infrastructure of what that takes, buying land. You can buy land fairly inexpensive in Peru, in Mexico, which we are building in as the first steps. But building in the United States is absolutely still a part of the vision, but that takes a lot more money than it does in other countries. But regardless to say, even look at building in the United States, $1 million piece of land, it's not that big actually. Multi-millions of dollars are needed to really build a community for many people and a new home for us to live and operate and live our gifts, live the self-expression of the soul. That is ultimately what the communities are about, because our lives are taken away from us by living in the system. We're often finding ourselves in realities where we're not truly happy and fulfilled with the work that we're doing. So we're in jobs because they give us money, not because they make us fulfilled, happy, and joyous. There is a disconnect there because that's not what we're meant to do with our life. We're not meant to do anything that doesn't give us joy. So if that's truly the purpose of life, then the intention of communities is to be able to come back to that joyous living, come back to what it means to do what you want with your time. Because the system has been designed so that you don't have time to wake up. You don't have energy to process the layers of emotions and all that is arising within you as we evolve as a planet. This is an evolution that is occurring right now, that is occurring whether you like it or not, or whether you're aware of it or not. We are all discovering a spiritual essence to life. This is what this picture is all about. It's about this illumination and this coming to the higher consciousness of who we are on this planet. And as we do that, the first step is we need to stop spending our life doing what does not make us happy. Simple. We need to find a way out of needing a job that doesn't fulfill us. So here's one problem. People need to work jobs that don't make them happy because there's not many jobs that do make them happy. The opportunities to really find our soul expression and make money with it is not exactly what our society provides. It's designed to keep you very logical, very mental, very in your mind, very busy, very running, chasing, and constantly moving on this level. And that stops us from feeling. That stops us from recognizing, actually, I hate this. Actually, I don't want to be spending my time doing this. And we're so busy chasing this idea society placed in our minds. Okay, I want the big house, the new car, the flashy clothes. I want people to respect me. I want to feel good in the eyes of others. All these different things that our society and our upbringing has programmed within our minds are not true. Meaning, that is not the purpose of life. Meaning, that is not what and why you are here on the planet to experience. So there's this entire world like the Matrix that has been designed to keep you asleep, to keep you from realizing that there's something so much more. And that more is why these communities exist. It's like if you watch the Matrix is that world, the system, the money, the job, the chasing, the house, the car, the stake. Or there is Zion. There is the true life that exists beyond the Matrix. If you haven't watched the Matrix, watch the Matrix. There is that deeper existence that is raw, that is real, that is alive, that is together, that we are waking up to. And the Matrix keeps us asleep. The Matrix keeps us from discovering what life is really about. So the question is, how do we get out of this system? And how do we fund the vision? And the solution is this funding engine that I've been building for 9 years, that Spirit has shown me in so many incredible ways and guided me on a path that's been so intricate, challenging, heart-wrenching, beyond words. And it's literally cost me over $1 million to build. $1 million of earning and losing and discovering the different pieces within myself energetically that I have to resolve before I can create this. And so, this is the incredible announcement, the incredible share that I want to make this video for, is that we have finally cracked the code to this financial system, to this funding engine through literally cryptocurrency. I've received information and codes for certain ways of trading that it's taken so much to learn. And really, that world is such a rabbit hole. I'm so grateful that I can go into it and come back out of it without getting lost in it, because so many people do. I've been able to create this funding engine, this series of algorithms that are incredibly complex that allow us to literally make 20 to 30% a month on our money. You heard that right. 20 to 30% plus a month on our money. That's unheard of in the world of investing. But with what cryptocurrency provides, it is possible. And then I automated it. And then I created it into a system that we can all benefit from. And so there's an incredible opportunity of me sharing this with the world, with me really offering this for people who want to be a part of this vision with us. And how it works is we receive donations, and as a result of donations, we give certain benefits, gifts of reciprocity, bonuses, perks, whatever you want to call it, to donors. Because it's not that we need the money, but it's about the fact that we need to build this together. I need help. I can't do this on my own. I need people's support, people's skills, people's focus, people's energy, people who want to literally be happy doing work they do, supporting this vision in the world. Imagine all of the infrastructure, all of the logistics, the pragmatic aspects of what it means to buy land, build a project, hire architects, project manage money, do financing, marketing for different projects, build courses, all of the above, lead retreats, all of the above are what we do. And so there's a big team of people who are sharing this vision of consciousness in the world. And we're always here to receive people's contribution who want to build this together. And contribution doesn't just mean money. If you have money, great. We would be so happy to collaborate with you and really create this sense of ownership together with this vision. Build this together, because that's what it's about. That's why we are offering the gifts of this system that, yes, you've never heard anything like it. And yes, we offer perks to our donors that are unheard of. But click the link in the description to really learn more about it, and come book a call with me, meet me. Let's walk this journey together and find why and how we can really express our hearts, our gifts, our strengths, our talents, and our soul's expression and get paid for it. Be a part of something where there's resources to pay you if you really want to dedicate your skills and energy to this. So there's going to be 2 links below this video. One is for people who want to donate with money. Learn more about that and see the gifts that we are giving you. You know, there's a really beautiful bonus that I wanted to share with you because I haven't shared this publicly yet either. For donors who give 5K or more, that is a very special group of people that I'm really creating a strong connection with and really bringing into my personal life, and really realizing that we are creating something together that is so special, and that our connections are going to prove themselves to be very significant. So nurturing these relationships for now is something so important. There's going to be monthly calls with me privately, just meditations, times to connect with each other, feel each other, or hear each other's visions. And there's a private retreat for people who donate 5K or more. The first retreat at our land. The second bonus tier is at 10K or more. People who donate over 10K will get 1 retreat a year for life. For life! To really bring you into this energy together again and again and again. This is a family that we are creating, and we want to support you in your journey. And we would love your support to birth this on the planet. And then the third donation tier is 20K, and that receives a monthly gift of reciprocity of $1,000 a month. That's 5%. You think about that. Think about what that means, because for many people who are willing to live simply, to step away from the system, and to travel, to discover, to explore, to learn, to study, that's enough you need to disconnect from the system. That's enough you need to be able to live anywhere in the world, rent a place, have food, have transport, and maybe save even a bit for flights. Literally, I was living in Nicaragua for $150 a month. I had a room for $80 a month, and they made 3 meals a day for me. I had private salsa classes for $2 an hour. I had boxing. That was free. And I lived by a surf beach, and I surfed, and I danced, and I worked out, and I ate, and I learned. And that is what life is about. Doing what you want. Do you really recognize, stop, and take a moment to really feel, am I living the life that I want to live? What is keeping me in this? Do I really want to leave? Do I really want the life that I'm saying I want that to be different? This is that opportunity. 20K, that's not hard to come by. You can work a year. You live with your parents maybe. Or get a loan. Literally, I'm willing to say that because I know without a doubt I can honor my integrity and give my word that this is something that, a gift of reciprocity that you will earn, that you will receive through your donation of 20K, 1K a month passive income, and you can live your life again. You can have your life back. And you get the first long-term living opportunity invitation to our communities. And we are building different communities here in Mexico to start because I love Mexico. It's beautiful, the weather, the warmth, the food, the people, the energy. They call it the land of the free. And yes, there's a lot of propaganda that has been made so that you do not want to come to Mexico. But that's just programming and propaganda to stop you from coming into Mexico. Why? Because your dollars are more valuable in the United States than they are in Mexico. So they want to scare you to stay in the United States so that you don't come to Mexico and retire, spend your money here. You're taking economy, you're taking dollars from the United States into Mexico. And that's why there's all this fear around Mexico. The moment you come to a retreat with me, you're gonna see, wow, there's nothing to be scared of in Mexico. And actually there's a magic here that probably you want to discover more. And this is the long-term living opportunity that we will be offering to people who donate at 20K or more. And this, recognize that this is not just one community. We're gonna have different communities for different energies. I realize and see that, for example, there's one community focused on plant medicine, shamanism, retreats, like retreat style, healing, very much about discovering the self, very much about healing all those conditioning and programs that you don't even realize how full the mind is of that. And that's the first community we're building, around plant medicine. The next community is very much focused on mothers, on the children, on babies, on like this, more of this hibernation energy, more of this seclusion, more of this introspection energy, more of this nurture energy. It's like in the mountains where just a beautiful paradise by a lake, really like imagine that alpine feel of like, oh, this is cozy, it's comfortable. The other one is very much about simplicity, minimalism, humility, coming back to the earth. The other one's like almost the opposite, where it's about, comfort, the mother, the softness, the being held energy. And that's very much for women who are in the process of giving birth, pregnant, just have a young child, and want to bring their children up in a place that has the values that they want to see in their children, that they don't want to pass their wounds. And there's also immense healing that comes up in that. The children are the medicine. The children and the space and just the time with ourselves is the medicine. And literally this funding engine is being designed so that, people with money can pay. Of course, that's beautiful. But people without money don't have to. I really believe this type of healing work, this type of life for the mothers, the pregnancy, the child raising, the first few months. How could you ask that woman to go work a job and say, you have to pay me this much money right now? Many times the woman has to go and get the job. And that's sad to me. And so we're creating grants for these women, for this community where people can live there and really be a part of this and receive. Learning how to receive has been so much about what this journey has been revealing within me, opening and healing within me, because in order for me to receive all that I'm receiving for all of us, it has had to show me all my blocks, all of the ways that I do not let myself receive, where I think it's wrong to receive, where I build from ego, where I build from a wounded place that seeks validation. All of these different things have had to be cleared so that I can truly receive this funding engine, that I am just literally blown away. I realize why they call it the great mystery, life, because we really do not know what is coming. We really do not know when, from one moment to another, our life can change. If we're willing to let go, if we're willing to say no to what we don't want and really say yes to what we do want. It's as simple as that. And if it's hard to say yes to what we want, ask ourselves, why? Why do I believe like I don't deserve it? Why is it hard for me to receive this? Why do I feel like I'm not worthy? These are the questions to ask whenever you have a hard time receiving something. Why do I feel like it's better to give than it is to receive? No, that comes from a quote in Latin that actually means it's better to be in a place to give than it is to need to receive. And that's different than it's better to give than to receive. So really recognize that there's blocks within ourselves that stop us from receiving the life that we want. And this is honestly why I'm creating everything, because there's all these different layers that stop us from living the reality that we're really here to live. What does it really mean to be alive? This is what I'm here to share with the world. This is what I'm here to share with you. This is why I build these communities. No matter what we're looking for in life, no matter what chapter we're in, I really feel like there's a home for you in this vision. If you want to just contribute your gifts, your skills towards this with us, and you want to stop doing something that you're not happy with, then click on the other link in the description and share with us who you are, what gifts you have, what spiritual work you've done. Because I will share now that if you become a part of this vision, it will accelerate your process of self-realization on a very profound level. To say yes to this energy, like a flow of a river, is saying yes to consciousness, is saying yes to awakening. And that will break apart a lot of the ideas of what you thought reality was. And that can be intense. But you're held, you're supported, and we give you everything you need to really navigate that journey, not feeling alone. So many people feel alone in this journey, and that's also why I create what I create. Like there's a 6-month psilocybin-assisted coaching program that we've created. I'll link to it below, maybe. Check it out if it's there. But that is for people who aren't ready for retreats. I share all of this because ultimately you need to understand the energy that's coming behind this and why we do it. Because it's not about what we do, it's about why we do it. So when you understand more about the vision behind this, what you're supporting, the mothers, the healing, the way of life, the simplicity, the contribution, the grants, you're donating towards the funding engine that then gives funding to everything, to all of it. So be a part of this with us. If you feel it, you will know. Just feel, and you will know at whatever level that you need to be a part of this vision, whether it's receiving our course, our retreats, whether it's donating, or whether it's contributing your gifts and your skills to find something where you can get paid to do what's aligned for you and stand behind something you believe in, not just some random company that doesn't care about you. So this is a beautiful invitation from the depths of my heart to you to be a part of this vision with us. It needs you. It couldn't happen without you. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you for your time to listen to me. And I pray this ripples within your heart to really show you your next steps with us. This is our prayer to the world. May all beings be happy and free.